He had grown more and more comfortable with the responsibilities and the possibilities that came with that part. His friend and activist partner, Dana Rocklin, told me that Mike understood that his greatest role was not Omar Little or Chalky White, but being a community member and doing the work, partnering with and mattering in young people's lives. And he grabbed it with both hands. In the week before his passing, he was in a really good place. Optimistic, positive, energized. He was reminiscing to me about his old theater days and talking about his community work with that insatiable energy that was uniquely him. Mike was open to the world in a way few are. As we age, we tend to close off for protection, but Mike did the opposite. He wanted people to see in, and because of that, he was open to other forces getting in as well. It was like he didn't have a layer of protective skin. It was a blessing and, sometimes, a curse. When I think of Mike, I think of that line from Terence, the Roman playwright. I am human, and I think nothing human is alien to me. That was Mike. Nothing was foreign to him, whether it was what was in people's hearts, their needs, their dreams, or their fears. Wherever he went, and whatever he was doing, he was tapped into the human experience. He took it all in and put all of himself back out. That's why it's so hard to let him go. He remains where he chose to be, in all of us. John Sternfeld, New York, November 2021. Introduction. We cannot make good decisions from a distance. If you are not proximate, you cannot change the world. Brian Stevenson. Way before I was anything or anyone, I was an addict. That was my identity, what people thought of me, if they thought of me at all. And in my mid-20s, I was on the verge of being discarded, like so many of my brothers and sisters who never got a chance to be something else. But through God's grace, I am still here. Not a day goes by when I don't think how easily it could have gone the other way. So I live my life as testimony to that fact. The closeness of the ledge keeps me sharp. Taking nothing for granted keeps me honest. And letting each tough or tender moment drench me like water, that keeps me me. I get through it all by feeling it all, taking it all in, and putting it back out there as honestly as possible. I still feel one false move away from losing it all. So I do what I can in the time that I have. When I say I can't forget where I came from, I don't mean that casually, like, yeah, deep down I'm still just a kid from the projects. I mean it literally. I cannot forget. It is impossible for me to remove that Mike from this Mike. We are all the same. The headstrong boy who wanted to dance, the confused teenager who didn't know who or how to love, the dumb punk who got his face cut open trying to prove himself, the scared addict hiding out from people who wanted to help him, the black man who still feared his mother and missed a father. All those versions of me are tucked inside each other like those wooden nesting dolls. There's no line that divides making it from not making it, because it never ends. I still wrestle with demons that won't leave me be. They never go away. They just get quiet enough so I can think straight. I've been blessed to make a career out of doing what I love, but the environment from where I came, the conditions of my youth, the trauma that still lives inside of me, and the struggles that nearly broke me, connect me with so many others. I want to tell my story not because it's unique, but because it is not. We may each be fighting our own fights, but we keep going. That is what ties us together. Everyone who is left here has lived to fight another day. This book is my effort to reach out to those who are the same color as me, and those who couldn't look more different, those who are too young to carry all their pain, and those who are weak from having to carry it for so long. I hope that by telling my story, by sharing my doubts and fears, my loneliness, and some of my trauma, that I can provide comfort, maybe insight or connection, or maybe just the sound of another voice who knows.